Shalom, shalom. It's been 3 weeks since we returned from Eretz Israel, and I'm telling you, our hearts are still back there. We want to go back so badly, and we are trying to expedite the process so that we can be back home in our homeland very, very soon. But I want to take a few brief moments to talk a little bit about today for those who may not know or haven't remembered. Today's the 17th of Tammuz, and the 17th of Tammuz is kind of like the Friday the 13th here in America, but much worse. Because Friday the 13th is based on superstition. But 17th of Tammuz is actually based on happenings that took place, and not just once in history, but several things over the course of time have happened there on that day. So the 17th of Tammuz is a fast day. Okay, observant Jews all over the world are fasting on the 17th of Tammuz. And why are we fasting? It's to commemorate the siege or the breaching of the walls of Jerusalem, the siege of Jerusalem by the Babylonians. And this 17th day of Tammuz is the beginning of a 3-week period leading to the 9th of Av, that culminated in the destruction of the Beit HaMikdash, the temple in Jerusalem. So the 9th of Av, in 3 weeks from now, is actually another fast day. It's even more intense than this day. Now, during this 3-week period, it's a time of mourning. And so things that we enjoy doing, entertaining things, we stay away from that stuff. We don't, many don't listen to music and so on, and not have any time of really joy and mirth. But the hope is that at some time in the future, during the Messianic time, the 9th of Av will become a time of joyful celebration. But back to the 17th of Tammuz. Okay. Now, what was the precursor to the destruction, to the siege of Jerusalem? What was the precursor? Something happened in history past, because in Judaism, the way the world works is not everything in a straight line. Everything is cyclical. So we have to go back even further than the siege of Jerusalem to see what terrible thing happened on the 17th of Tammuz. What began these events to unfurl, to cause these events to unfurl? And it happened with the golden calf. The golden calf was a huge thing that some of our teachers say that has not, the matter of the golden calf has not fully been atoned for as yet. So on the 17th of Tammuz, Moshe came down from Mount Sinai carrying the 2 luchot, the 2 tablets of stone with the 10 commandments, the 10 words, the 10 utterances on them. And when he saw the people reveling and dancing around the golden calf, he threw down the tablets and broke them. He then ground them down to powder, put it in the water, and made the people drink the water. This is the water of Sotah. We learned about the Sotah in Torah portion just not too long ago. So after he did that, he began to intercede for the people, that God would not destroy the people, and that sent him up the mountain, caused him to go on his own initiative up the mountain to fast and pray. And he was there fasting and praying and interceding before Hashem for 40 days and 40 nights, just like the first time. Then on the 40th day, Hashem spoke to him and said, okay, cut out 2 tablets like the first and bring it up, and I will write on it the 10 commandments once more. So he did that, took it up the mountain, and that was the 3rd time he was up the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. So the 17th of Tammuz, okay, is the end of the first 40 days. A few days after he dealt with the people, he went up, which would be on he went up the mountain to intercede, and then God told him to come higher at the end of those 40 days, and he spent a 3rd 40-day period up on the mountain. So it was 120 days in all that Moshe Rabbeinu spent on the mountain. And he lived 120 years, so I see that as a day for each year of his life. Very poignant, very poignant. So the 3rd time he went up on the mountain would have been around the 1st of Elul, and then he came down on Yom Kippur, right? He came down on the 10th of Tishrei. All right, so that's what started that was the harbinger. That started the whole thing to make that date, the 17th of Tammuz, to be something that would be a difficult time for the Jewish people. Difficult time for the Jewish people. So you can find information about this online and so on to get more details, because there are more things that have taken place over the course of history from then until now, that involves the 17th of Tammuz and also involve the 9th of Av. So I wish you an easy fast, and I will say the prayer for the rebuilding of Jerusalem. Actually, it's the prayer for the rebuilding of the Beit HaMikdash. Yehi ratzon milfanecha, Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu, sheibanei Beit HaMikdash b'mehera ve'yameinu v'ten chelkenu b'toratecha, v'sham na'avadcha be'ira, ki yimei olam uchshanim kadmoniot ve'arava l'Adonai, menchat Yehuda ve'Yerushalayim, כי מעולם וכשנים קדמוניות. ברוך השם, עם ישראל חי.